Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. Welcome to today's live stream. Hi, Devin, Jenny, and Felonius. Felonius, is bright and sunny for you? Well, aren't you lucky? It is cold and dreary and miserable here. It is not a good day so far. And I promise, if you're wondering what happened to Timmy, this is not a pile of blanket. It's a pile of Timmy and blanket. Right, Timmy? You gonna join in? He said it's cold. Leave me alone. I just want to sleep. Hi, Pierre. Thanks for joining in as well. Yeah, you want a treat? You want to be part of the fun? Well, I'll just go to sleep. Just leave me alone. It's cold. It's not that cold in the house, but it's cold outside. He got a little wet. It's a little drizzly. And he just likes to be in his blanket. Yeah, that's all you're getting until you eat those. So, I hope everybody had a good week. At least everybody that didn't join in Thursday for the stream, but I hope you all had a good week. We're going to do some more Mechanica today, first time in a few weeks, and we've got a couple of updates actually since the last time that are of importance, being that we are now getting 3 tiers to the production stuff. So you're gonna have it's not just all electric and all solar power type stuff anymore. We're gonna have the coal power, petrol powered, and then there's supposed to be electric, but it's not supposed to affect your current games from what I saw. So it's supposed to actually be the same setup that is like everything already still working, nothing breaking, but we're gonna see how that works. The big thing for me though is conveyors, new conveyor method, how they work, and it should be a lot more like in Satisfactory and other similar games like that, where it moves to form to what you need it to be. And that was something that was really missing in this. Automating stuff kind of hard when the conveyors are so very specific and hard to actually get stuff moving. Felonius is always glad to share previous day's weather with everybody. Well, thank you for sharing the news of your weather with everybody, not the weather itself. It'd be great to actually have the weather shared. You eat those? Good. I'm gonna make you come out of your shell a little bit. Make him move closer. Jason made it! Oh, that's right. You had like what was that training, that seminar or something that you were doing? So you're gonna teach everybody stuff now? You're gonna join the fun to show us something. I'm gonna put this here. You gotta have to move. Don't look at me. You got to put in some effort, Timmy. Quit being so lazy. So, what was that? What we get? Jason has been a member for 13 months. Well, welcome to month 13, so you can discuss health and safety. That's kind of a wide range topic, though. Like, is health and safety based on, I guess, industry is going to be a little different, and health and safety, is it very specific to what's been going on for the past couple of years? Or is it like, you're now in manufacturing or something? Oh man, I don't know how some of my stuff got moved around like it did. Oh yeah, all right. So let's get ready to roll with some Mechanica. First time in a nice little while. It's been a good while since I've done Mechanica stuff. So we're gonna see how these updates play with everything. And Timmy's like, all right, I have my treats. I'm going back to sleep. Well, you want me to cover you up? Need help? All right, come here. Well, you just twisted it all up, didn't you? Look, there you go. All right, that's all he wants to do. He's just gonna go to sleep. Stick your nose out. Oh, where's your nose? There's the nose. All right. He's like, leave me alone. I'm sleeping. Psych edition. Okay. Oh, let's see what's going on with all my stuff. Everything's still working. It looks like the conveyors did not completely disappear. I guess it just kind of remeshed things. I still have the broken thing going where, you know, they cannot track me for a moment. I still think that is something to do with I have some programming somewhere that's just like overloading things. I still believe I'm just like overdoing it somewhere, causing them to not to like lock up the programming. Because I have seen that where they will suddenly catch up and finally start working. He's looking at me. Hey, what? Yeah, he is looking at me. They're following me, just not moving. Ooh, copper pipes. Okay, so we got some new items. And they're all just dropping out over there. Used in various machines. Produced in Autocrafter. Let's see if I can look at this before they attack. Nothing else got picked up. So I really don't want to start over. I was liking this base setup. I got so much stuff going here. Alright, wait. See what happens. Maybe they'll kick into gear. Let's look at... if I can remember how to do things in this. Okay, so we've got new items already. Advanced circuit board. Okay, so not just circuit boards. You got an advanced one. We got a gear, which makes sense. Steel rod, and then copper pipes. What else we got? That looks the same. That's the same. Oh, we got outdoor lamp, programmable. It shows consumption 10 for power, but these don't show consumption, so these are unpowered, but this needs power. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe the rest of the stuff will get that too. We also have, you see, it shows programmable now on everything, so you know what can actually be worked with. And production 100, petrol usage 0.0 or 0.83333 L an hour. Okay, sure. Just telling me, you know, it works for 48 hours in game at full tank. That's enough, you know. Here we go. The big changes here. The everything's been split. So we got the new conveyors, which you see has got a different leg style to it. The conveyor merger and the splitter, which I said we needed something like that to help sort things. An item blocker, so place on output to prevent items from being dropped. Okay, so items will instead stack within the object's output slot. So you put it and use it to basically barricade in the objects, is what I'm understanding. So it just causes it to slowly overflow. Not sure why I'd want to do that. All right, coal, auto miner, furnace, auto digger. Not sure if that's actually digging like down into the ground to open something up and we go underground, or if it's more of just providing dirt or sand. That might be it. Is there a sand digger thing? I say these are locked. I'm gonna have to unlock them. It's the same thing though. Petrol power. So we got the petrol water pump or coal water pump, coal auto crafter, pump jack, and chemical crafter. I do not see a sand machine anymore. So the digger is the new sand machine, I take it. So that, the sand drills are no longer part of it, it looks like. So there went some of my designs. Power petrol powered machines and petrol powered machines 2. And then we're going to have electrical powered machines added later. So, all right, intermediate, we get the coal auto digger, water pump. Okay. So we do get power control earlier, but I'm assuming that's meant more for the lighting and everything. Of course, the power bank. Yeah, so I guess we start with the lights as the main focus of all that stuff, because everything else is coal powered. And then we'll get into the electric powered. Maybe this is going to be completely redone later. I don't see anything else on that. So it looks like all we're missing is this. And I'm about to go make some stuff again. Where was it? There it is. Yeah, I'll have to go get some research crystal. I don't think I have enough of those. Let's see. So speeder and combustion still uses petrol on that. We don't have any of those. That's the same. This is new. It's split. We have barricades. We have home type stuff, decoration, and structure. Crate, pallet. Yep. The wooden boards, wooden beam, wooden panel, empty barrel, so we can make the barrels now. Pole, L bracket, vehicle chassis. Okay, so we gotta make the vehicle chassis separate now. Oh wait, no, that's a speeder. So we're getting a vehicle chassis. Do we have wheels? I didn't see any wheels. I didn't see anything like that. I guess maybe we make the chassis and it goes on top, but that looks like it's the same thing. Well, the dropships are still working. The bots are not working. Well, we may have to start over again. Even though we're not supposed to have to, we may have to. Oh. Hi, Ballistics Boy. Thanks for joining in. All right, we're going to give this a try for a little bit, see if I can get away from having to do a complete start over. At least while I have resources, you know, go ahead and do some testing with this. Okay, that's all shut down. Well, let me just see. Is this still... It's still set up the same way. Alright, so it looks more compact, though. I might not have, you know, done this recently enough so to... It looks more open. That's the same. You can yeah, okay, so we can still do all that. I'm going to have to get some of these. That's right. So, let's grab some... We'll do the upgrades. See how it goes. Toy around with that and the new conveyors today. And if it just gets really bad on this save with the bots, I'll plan a new start over save. At least it didn't break everything. You know, I do like that the developer set it up so it's not going to destroy like all your configurations already. And I'm wondering if that, you know, maybe if it's not a consideration, maybe an option, because of the way the workshop stuff works with creations, you could have like, here's a standard creation, but have it be like, you know, you could, when you download it, you could choose automatically between the 3 versions, petrol, coal, or electric, and have it be like it swaps out certain components automatically on what you need to make an item. And you know, that way you don't have to have like, I won't have to go create the same thing 3 times, you know. Granted, the electric version will have stuff that maybe the other one doesn't, unless you do like a configuration where maybe you have lights, like the outdoor lights, and you just build solar panels as part of it standard, even if you're not going to use that for producing power. I want to get this going. I want to see how we can put fuel in with these, because we have pipes. And pipes makes me think you can do something with liquids. Now, I mean, air pressure or water pressure, something like that. Beyond just pumping water. I would like to see it be that we now have a way to automatically pump fuel into certain things. Because like the coal, I'm assuming that the coal power stuff, you don't have to like interact with it like an inventory system, that you can hopefully just have a conveyor feeding into it. So you could go and put like, here's a thing that's, you know, like every so often it just pumps out another piece of coal, constantly restocks everything. Yeah, I'm gonna need more for the next upgrade, so. Well, I'm hoping we maybe finally now have some automation to the power on that kind of stuff. That's the thing, the furnaces don't support that. And it may be a case we finally... Where's he going? Oh, he is going to shoot me. He's not coming after me. He's doing like the other ones. He's just kind of sitting there. Like he can't figure out how to move, but he still tried to shoot me. Oh, my bots are completely broken. I can't tell if he's actually... He's... This is broken. Okay, that got messed up. With the fresh load. Something happened. Let's see if these are empty. They're... Okay, so that stopped for correct reason. That's stopped for correct reason. That's still counting, right? That's still... Yep, okay. Oh, we're gonna get this unlock going. 20 of each. And now this part again. Oh. We'll get the petrol ones because I don't have any coal yet. I'm not seeing coal, so let's get this running, and we'll go look for some coal. I'm assuming that if, you know, it said you don't have to start over kind of thing, is either a case that the coal is going to automatically update in the map and it's going to be, oh, here's a coal spot, or it's going to be, oh, if you're already far enough in your game save, you could just go ahead and work on unlocking the next one and be fine. Yeah. Take my little scout car. And it still works, so it's not making me have to build like a special chassis thing or something like that. That looks new. I do not remember there being a spot here. Coal! Okay, so map did update. We can make some coal. Or harvest coal. Alright, that gives me an interesting option there. So let's look again at these. Coal-powered auto miner. So if it mines... and power usage, coal per item. So... 12.5 coal per item in order to do this. So that's interesting that we're going this route with it. It's kind of like this is how you could tweak and optimize your production setup. You could technically have it auto power itself. Yeah. So that's 8 items per piece of coal. So if I put 1 piece of coal in, it will produce 8 more coal. So you got that profit or that net return of 7. So I guess depending on how the splitter works, if you could do it based on a count, and we're going to have to play with that too. If you could do it by count and not type, you could technically have it split 1 out of every 8 back in as fuel and have a self-sustaining coal-powered setup, which would actually, unless it's a speed difference, and I think I remember that being said, it's going to be faster with the higher tier, it would still be like self-sustaining. You could set it going, leave it till you can replace it with electric. The thing is, do you need coal later? They dropped right over there and cannot come after me. I'm going to have so many of them after me if it ever starts moving again. All right, so there's coal right next to my iron that was here before. So it's actually close to the beginning. That's good. Which honestly, this kind of works better. I'm gonna say before we were having to pop batteries in, and maybe at the beginning you don't really have the luxury of getting a lot of stuff to make batteries all the time. So this can actually work to be more advantageous. Now it's electronics and lights, not screens and lights, I think is what it was. Let's try an auto miner. I just want to see how this looks. Object. Oh, no. No. Not like this. Well, there's the output. Okay, it's got the output on the side. Object. Okay, so it's got... Oh, that's weird. It's got open object inventory, and then you go and put coal here. This works the same way. So, can we dump the coal in? Oops. Like, would it be possible to do that? Okay, that just makes it easy. You don't have to put it in your toolbar to do it. So that helps. This is not snapping anymore. But, you know, let's turn it on. Let's see what happens. That went in. Okay. Oh, yeah, I want to see how this works. We're gonna take advantage of the stuck robots again. And, you know, can I do like this? Did it go? It did not go in. So it is not. It's sitting on top of it. So there is no self-sustaining right now, unfortunately. But let's see. We can figure this out here. There's a way to calculate. Coal usage is 0.125 per item, so 2 items would be 0.25 per item, or for 2 items, so that's a fourth. So that's 8 items each. Mine time of 12 seconds. So you're looking at 96 seconds. So a minute and 36 seconds before it uses 1 piece of coal. And it can hold 50 coal in inventory. So you're looking at, I mean, you could harvest just the 1 piece of coal by hand and dump it in and be fine to get started. and then come back, dump some more in like this, you know, just go in, be like, all right, you know, just dump it in like that, done. So 50 times a minute and a half, or minute 36, but for a minute and a half, I'm not gonna be able to do this right in my head, but I mean, you're already looking at over 75 minutes there. So that's over an hour of game time at full inventory before you have to come back to it. Not as good as solar power, just keeping things going indefinitely, you know, as long as there's power, but that is, that's not going to be that bad to do. And oh, we got one moving. Nobody else is moving. Okay. Let's just play with conveyor belt real quick. So it's not even like a snap thing to it. You know, I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay, it's not quite what I was expecting. Scrolling doesn't work, and the rotate doesn't work. So it just does that. Wonder if, oh, we got 2 more dropships coming. Hang on. Let's see. All right, so, and that looks faster. There's also no on or off with it. And there's no programming on it anymore. So very different. Might be picking up some of those other conveyors. All right. This will last for a while. Make sure I'm not vulnerable. That they're not actually about to start swarming, and they are not doing anything. Oh man, that is gonna be a very big destructive sequence if they ever start moving. I mean, there's all those there. There's at least as many down there. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Chat issues keeps deleting what you're typing. Maybe you are typing something that YouTube says is not appropriate. Are you being inappropriate, Jason? Huh. Okay, so we cannot auto-fill coal into the miner. Can we do that with the other ones? Coal usage is 1 for every 2 items on the auto digger. 1 coal for every 2 items on the water pump. Every 5 items on the auto crafter. And the pump jack, same. Okay. So 2 items for 1 piece of coal. That is a total pump time of 72 seconds. And we have coal usage of 0.2 for items. So that's 5 items for each piece of coal at 12 seconds. That's 60 seconds. So it's not an exact match across the board on everything. Each one, there's a certain tier to it, but there's still, it's not the exact same. Like 0.1, that's 10 in the furnace. Smelt time of 8. So that's 80 seconds for each piece of coal. And if they do the same thing, then we technically would have, and we got an input thing too, but I'm thinking based on, like, look at that, you can see the little flap there, it's inventory, so there is no auto feed for coal, which means no auto feed likely for our petrol. I was really kind of looking forward to that. But yeah, okay, auto feed for this furnace. You notice it is now a little bit more properly designed for the conveyor stuff. So my little funnel dumping thing is no longer really necessary, I think. I'm thinking I could replicate the exact same thing with just the conveyors and having the item blocker kind of bounce things into place. We'll try it from here. Let's see what I can do. If it'll stop stuttering at this worst time. Oh, wow. That's, so it's not curving like I was thinking it would. But it does give a good length to it. And that did not go all the way in. Wow, okay. I would like to see this snapping, actually. Like it used to do. You look at that. That's... Okay, so you want to go? It's still not all the way. Okay, I think this definitely needs a little bit more tweaking. That should work well enough, right? I don't know what to dump in. I don't have any coal. I'll go get some coal and try this. You got a baby raptor that's purple and green and arc with black feathers. Well, okay, if that's what you were going for, then congratulations. If that's not what you were going for, then, you know, sorry that it didn't match the color scheme you wanted or match the type of dinosaur you wanted. You have problems with carnos. Yeah, the kind of, I guess, you know, it's a problem when things want to eat you. That's kind of generally how it goes. All right, petrol machines are about to be done. So I'm not going to get too much further into the coal-powered one. I just wanted to see how it would work. I think I will just come up with like a simple base design at some point. That is like just, here's a workshop type platform. Just do whatever you need and get to work. You know, just spawn it out there and you have a big spot for testing stuff. Okay, so iron, copper, lithium, sand. So that works. So we have this programming tool on and off, so we can still do that. That's good. All right, I need some ore. Oh, my door is all timing wrong again. We're about to have... Oh, you look to the iron ore, too. Look at that. So, I guess so it looks better and not quite like it's coal. Oh, wait, maybe make it a little bit more distinct. It's a brighter blue color. Okay, I'm just gonna do... Used to be able to dump stuff without having to look at it. Alright, so that went in. Inventory, inputs, outputs. Okay, so... internal inventory, I guess, if it needs it. Okay, on has coal, smelt progress. Well, now that is interesting. Okay, so we got a changing variable that will work on it. On coal restored, on coal, so power restored, depleted. There is nothing for on coal or on item input. So let's do like this. Let's see how this works. The meta for killing bots is no longer making a long hallway. I mean, they can bust down walls. And actually, that's a good thing to check real quick. I haven't looked at that. Let's just see. Windows, still frame. Steel foundations are still invincible. Pillars are not. Steel stairs are invincible. So you could technically still do a trick that I saw, which was, you know, you arrange your foundations at a weird angle, doing some trickery, and you basically have an invincible thing. But no, I've found it's much easier just to have it where they can't reach you anyway, and they decide to stand underneath, and you hit a button and destroy them. But of course, I've done something, or something has gotten all messed up in my game, so now it does not... They don't know how to move. Alright, so we got that, so we'll just, I want to see if I can make this work. And this might be a thing where you have to have, like, a button just to get it started, so... Oh, inputs. That's what that was called. It was inputs. Yeah, nice little button there. Alright. So on button press, I'm assuming we still have the button press thing. If I can get to scroll, I had some major problems here. It's very lagging up now. Alright, so button push. We just need that to trigger it one time, and then I want to create a loop that if it has coal, it will start again after the progress hits a certain amount. Oh man, it's been a while since I did this. I got to think for a second. Okay. If percentage is 0, then... Oh, let me think on this. If percentage is 0, I need to do a repeat, like have it check again. Oh, wait, no, I need a branch. That's right. Yeah, branch first. Okay, so if they're equal, repeat, we'll do it 5. Interval 5. We'll have it check again 2 times, and at that point, if it is still equal, we'll have it run again. We'll have it run again each repetition. If it is still equal at that point, it should reset. Oh, that's just hard to read. I think is how it'll work. So progress, if it goes up to 5, it'll be like, oh, hey, it's already at 5. This is not equal anymore. At that point, it should go to false nothing. Or actually false. We need to tie that together. So execution. Let's do it like right here, like this. So on false, they're not equal, meaning it is smelting, has coal, do nothing. If it doesn't have coal, maybe have it wait till... Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do is I want to have it be this right here. If it's off, turn on. Wow, that's delaying bad. That is really struggling right now. So, all right, so that should turn on, start smelting, hopefully, with stuff that's in there. And if it does not have coal... Or how am I gonna do this? All right, you know what? We'll throw the turn off if it. See, I drag over and it takes so long for it to recognize that it's way behind. Even there, trying to drag from false to execute, it was so behind it did not even track the interaction. It is lagging up bad. All right, so if there is nothing here, it still dumps out. Okay. So let's just go do the same thing. Let's try the blocker. Oh, so it just fits over there, so it fills up its own inventory. You have to come empty it out. Not that you have it where it just piles in. It's a blocker, and it just causes it to go into its own output. I guess I could see that being useful if you don't want to put cargo bots down, you know, for that. So this is very, very different now on that. Let's see. I've got my research done. So petrol powered furnace, auto digger. Don't have the water pump with back. Gotta go do that. But so the pump jack, you produce oil, turn it into petrol, and then power the pump jack. I bet it's gonna be the same thing. It looks like it's got the spout on it, is what I'm seeing. All right, that's coal. Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, it's got, you can see the spout thing. So you still have to go in with gas and dump in, but at least this actually gives us a use for gas now. You know, I've got way too much gas, too much fuel to do anything with. So I've just been having to like kind of just ignore it. You know, stop. I had to set it up so stuff would not be constant production. And it looks like they're going for that feel now of constant production. The fact that that does not snap does kind of bother me a bit. And you notice there is no electric in the game now. I cannot go and craft my old ones. They are still available for me to use them as it stands, but I cannot go and craft these. So it's a good opportunity to say it's probably going to be a new design to match the other ones. We're not going to have the same look that we've had. And stuff, nothing's moving still. Do I have to have it in my hand, though? Okay, so fuel, petrol is different. You actually still have to have it in your hand and pour it in. But it does tell you how many liters you have, which is a nice touch. And dig progress has petrol. So nothing about petrol level. I literally was hoping we'd have a level like percentage, at least a way to read how much we have. That looks a lot better than the little drill thing. Actually, it really does look a lot better. I'm going to reposition this a little bit better. I want to see this pump out. All right, so that's how you get sand. You're gonna have to use the digger now, which does look better than the sand drills, but has just completely invalidated my design over here. So it's just, you know, if this doesn't work now, this is not gonna be a. Oh wait, they were off. Ah, that lag. Where I need like explosives, I can just start. I just throw an explosive down and let it blow them up. Do we? You know, let me look. So we still get solar panels. We still get solar panel battery or battery banks at the beginning. And we get the generator produce power. I'm assuming that's going to change. I'm thinking the solar panels will be put higher because we do have lights that don't actually use power and other lights that, you know, now use power, unless that's going to change. How he moved. I don't know how he moved just a tiny bit, but look at that. He can't get me. I want to smack you. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Only time I'll ever be able to do this kind of thing. God, that lagginess. It's like I'm looking in a certain direction and it lags up more, I think. What? How many baseball hits does it take to get to the center of a big bot? Whoever was counting, tell me in the chat. How many swings was that to get that done? Oh, we want the. Okay, we still can't make batteries. I didn't even think about that. Oh, it works a lot better when I'm not looking towards the bots, I guess. Okay, so that's going. All right, so let me look here. Yeah. So we still have the incinerator. I guess is a case of if you use up, like you upgrade each time, you don't want to keep using older tech ones. You can't break them down for parts. You have to actually just destroy them or keep using them, which means you either have a mix of fuel types or you, yeah, incinerate stuff. Let's do this. I want to just create like a loop around, I guess. You know, we'll do this on the roof before. I think I'm ready to go ahead and just start a new save. I don't want to lose all this progress, but man, the stuttering it's causing right now. All right, so I did those. It said a mesh system, so I was thinking very much like SAS Factory, where it can rotate around a certain. Oh, it can once you build it to a certain point. Okay, but no, its own thing. All right, so let's do conveyor merger. It does not snap. I'm really kind of surprised about it not snapping. That just seems like the best option there. Like, what? Did I move forward or something? I don't remember doing that. I am honestly surprised that is not snapping. Oh, this is why it needs to snap still. This is not like working out the right way. Look at that. That's not even all the way to it. I'm really surprised by this. This is not the way I expected. This is not at all what I was expecting. I was expecting better. This is falling very flat now. I'm almost to the point I want the old conveyors back. They were easier to manage. Give us the conveyor splitter, sure, but I mean the old ones at least with snapping made it easier to get stuff on there. That's not really that good right now. Oh, that's not snapping either. What is going on with this? Okay, that it randomly snapped in. That's snapping there. And it does let me do it at a slight angle. Now it's snapping. Okay, maybe it's just from the... It's trying to save, so it's lagging as a result. But that's definitely not as fluid as it should be. Oh, and it's not a full, like... When I rotate, it's not just every single possible degree of a circle. It's actually got its own value of how far it would jump. And that is, to me, indicating it's an alternating splitter, not a certain type of thing. So let's see. No programming. That looks like it's just going to alternate, which is a hopefully an indication at the least at some point we're going to get a smart splitter, some kind of programmable splitter, because we have like a dumb bear trap, then we have a proper programmable bear trap that's helpful. And man, it's not even trying to save now, it's just lagging so much. Oh, you got to target inside of it for it to actually like work for a snap. There it goes. Okay. Honestly, very strange on the snapping part. It seems to work, but it also doesn't seem to work. That's just okay. Doesn't help when the item didn't move, but okay, blinks red. And then that did not work. Do it like that. Okay, is that going to work now? Blinks red when it goes through. And then that switches. Oh, lag just from it kicking on from daytime. Yeah, that splitter, okay. That's, whoa! I killed the big guy and now another one got dropped in. You know what? I just want to see if this will work, if this will make a difference. Because this is way too laggy right now. I mean, this is now getting a point of being unplayable. It's so laggy. I'm going to save. Actually, I should have saved and quit. I'm going to go back to the... We'll go back to the menu, going to reload the game save. And I want to see if loading back in will cause the bots to move. And we'll at least get maybe a big bit of carnage out of it. In the meantime, you know I was about to like bring you up on the camera? Hey. Alright, you don't want the treat. Fine, he doesn't want a treat. Super Argies. Super Argies, okay? Take it we're talking about Ark again. Or still, at this point. Here, you want a treat? He just wants to stay buried, I guess. He's just like, he doesn't want to even like move at this point. He's ready to go. Hey, at some point this save will finish. I really kind of hope we get an improvement to the saves, because there's definitely again, it might be something with one of my programming things, one of my little designs that's overdoing it, kind of eating up all of the calculation cycles, because it is running really hard on the CPU right now for this. It could be something I did, because it did get worse as I built certain things. But it also could be a factor of it just needs some better optimization on the save process. You're looking for a new profile pic. Well, Gene, I will say it's a little small. Let me zoom in. It's a pepper and a skeleton being chased by a pepper. Okay, I approve. All right, one more try on this save and see if if the bots will respond at all. At the least, we'll get a big blowout of bots. If not, I'm just going to start again. One more time. Timmy's resting. He's resting because he knows he's got to go out in his Jedi costume later. He's got to go do he's got to go show off his Jedi costume. It's Tiny Tim Kenobi. He's our only hope. So sleepy. It's taking forever to load the game too. Oh, there we go. Well, bot started moving and you go, oh wow, yeah, they're moving to where I was when they were dropped into the map. They're not actually like on patrol. It looks like they're moving to where I was, trying to figure out how to get to me now. Or maybe they just can't see me. Yeah, you can see how bad the stutter is now. Maybe they are now. Maybe I just need to stand up so they can see me. Because they're coming. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 drop ships coming. And then we've got another one there that looks to be on its way in. So either... No, 5 drop ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drop ships. One coming from there. So either it has finally kicked in or they've ramped it up a bit more because of how long I've been playing on this save, or it's just got really backed up on like, hey, you gotta go drop stuff off. And they're dropping in very close to me now. I'm not sure I like that part. I don't think they're gonna drop on top of my base because they'd have to drop on top of the structure. Some of them are after me, some of them are not. Like the new drops are not doing anything. Some of the others are locking up again. Oh man. That is just all sorts of laggy mosh pit goodness right there. All right, here we go. We're going to see how this works, if I can get it to stop lagging long enough to actually hit the button. And, oh, they're moving? Yes, they're moving into place. Oh, man. The big guy is like not even done yet. He didn't even know what he wanted to do. He kind of moved in and then just kind of stopped. Oh, look at that. That's good right there. Oh, are they starting to calculate in? Some of them are moving in, it looks like. Maybe I'm easing up the whole, everything's trying too hard. Everything's backed up in the log, trying to calculate stuff. It's running better. And that's a lot of bodies. All right, I'm going to tempt it. Tempting the fate. For that. Oh! They're waiting in line to watch their buddies die. Oh, man. It's just too laggy. There's too much breaking now. We're just gonna start over. I'm gonna build here again, though. I like the idea of that. It's such a great spot for a starting base once you get some basic stuff put in place. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've killed the game again. Time to back out and start over. SBots, just put me over to the side and then go play whatever with your, unless you're talking about playing outside, which would be a better option for you. You know, if you want to play outside, just go play outside. That's fine. Timmy's gonna be not very engaging today. There's his neck. We'll cover you up, but you gotta show your head. So people know he's actually there. They don't think I've just got like a pile of blanket there when they show up. Hey, you want? Huh? A different feet. It's right in front of his snoot. We'll see if he actually bothers with it. It's like I don't even have to like move to get it. It's like right there. Just stick his tongue out and pick it up with his tongue and chew it. He's not doing it. They're going. He's going. He's going. Is taunting him with his sense of smell. There, flap the ear over. Oh, this time it didn't close out. Maybe the game crashed before. Advanced difficulty settings. Let's see. We're gonna leave it the same now. I could change it later. So yeah, we'll just do the normal. And it still says 3 factories, so you know, supposedly we're supposed to have a new map expansion, but obviously it's just added coal right now to the map. Nothing for the actual like new factories out there. And he just wants to lay there and do nothing. Oh, it crashed? It crashed. Trying to create a new game. It crashed. That might be something with my save that caused a problem, but it did crash trying to load a new game save. That's not a good sign. Try this again. Still slow to load a brand new game too. And brand new games should be pretty quick to load in, not like that. Maybe this part was taking a little bit longer to load up. Survive and expand. Get fat. That's expanding. All right, backspace. 8 times get to the tutorial. I think I got it. I'm over here. Oh, look how much faster it's moving right now. I mean, it's so much smoother on the gameplay. I'll come back for that. Just get me some stuff. Can I get started? Let's see. I gotta craft a few things. Oh, yeah. We need to go ahead and put this stuff down here. Tools. I'm gonna need pickaxe is the main thing. Stick and steel ingot. Okay, so I still got to punch my way. Very Minecrafty when you're punching ore. Oh, and I forgot to change there. Sorry. I thought I hit the button. It's very Minecraft-like when you're having to punch stuff like a stone block to get, you know, stuff. Let's go punch this tree, you know? Granted, I am a robot at least. And you can't hold the button down and keep punching. You actually have to keep pressing it. That's mildly annoying having to do it like that. But at least it doesn't take long. Go punch a tree. It's, you know, Minecraft style. Okay, got me some stuff. Let's get in here. Loot. Nope, cannot get anything from there. Petrol. All right, I'm cool with that. Close that. That helps. I'll take that with me. Go ahead and take all this stuff too, just because I don't need it in here at the moment. I want to see if I can get this to work. We'll do it like from this angle this time. So it's just like I just run up the corner kind of thing. Oh, look at that. It snaps. And then falls. So it will snap, but it does not work because of weight. I was getting hopeful I might have found a little cheat. Oh, almost make it. Not quite though. Okay, let's see. Pickaxe, still, yep, I gotta do this. Get my little campfire here. We're gonna have it gather around the campfire. Yep. Okay. We're gonna dump. That's the problem with the campfire, is getting stuff to line up right. Oh, he found me. Back off. Leave me alone. There's iron ore in, or bar in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's good for now. It gives me some stuff. I'm gonna try organize anything yet. Let's go get that. I'm not worried about the. I'm not really chopping trees that often, so I'm not gonna worry about that. My trusty pickaxe. Feels so much like Minecraft, honestly. Than the way you start. Like, I'm just trying to get a pickaxe going. Like, go over here and mine some coal. Alright, S-Bot's going BRB. He can't see if he can reach his friend he's supposed to be doing something with. Let's see. Oh, let's, you know, production-wise, can I make anything? Steel ingot, so I need one more. I'm going to have to make some screws, circuit board, and a small screen. Need some screws for that. Yeah, okay. Let's get some coal going. So I have plenty of coal. So I can make my first miner and place it over there. And then I'll work with iron going. I can make a second miner. And put it over here and start getting more coal. So I don't have to worry about that. So I want to automate quickly. Alright, here we go. So we got that. I could do the miner up here, but because it's so close, I kind of want to start here. Just so maybe I might be able to do like a link between them, you know, long conveyor chain and be able to have it do something. Combine the storage or something. I mean, again, hopefully we get some way to auto feed stuff at some point. But I guess it doesn't really matter if you can do that when eventually you get electric and you don't have to auto feed fuel. But it still would be nice. Oh, 270 seconds. Okay. I was getting a little concerned. Oh, I want to do it. I don't need that. I need... Yeah, let's go over here. Right, I just need to mine some more iron real quick. Roblox is down for everybody globally. I did not see that because I don't play Roblox. I don't follow Roblox news. Hello, VIP Levi. Yeah, I don't follow Roblox news because I don't play Roblox. So I don't know Roblox is down. It doesn't affect me if Roblox is down. That's enough for right now. You know, I will grab some more crystal because I am going to need it soon. I really want to get my upgrades going very fast. I'm going to do basically the same thing, put like up on the roof. I'm going to build up on the roof again. And copper, I know I'm going to need some copper. I'm going to grab some copper, get in there, get some smelting going. First things first, I want to get iron so I can have steel ingots and start doing foundation stuff, building the structure. I don't want to resort to wood at the moment. And get some of that stuff kind of going. I knew I heard it. No, you don't. You don't come here and spy on me and get away. Oh, wait. Always check these on a new game for batteries. And so I got lithium over here. I'll get lithium. And I get some smelting going. So I need iron production. I need iron smelting. Give me steel. And I can build my base out of that and then start building the auto stuff on that. We'll build the automations afterwards. Kind of like, you know, before you were really pushing get that auto miner up, get some solar panels, get electricity going, which is fine. But I mean, when you play Minecraft, you're not getting redstone right at the beginning. and doing that kind of stuff. Well, why is nothing popping out? I don't like the campfire thing. You need to just be able to place down on the campfire. Like, just place it there. You know, like, Green Hell has little spots around the fires where you can place your food items. Pretty much should be the same thing for this. You just have, like, certain spots where you click and place down the iron ore instead of having to try and dump it in like this. Nothing gets the whole making it pop. Like popcorn! Iron popcorn. Honestly, I'm going to do a smelter first. Furnace, yeah. We'll do the furnace first. That will help, I think, more, because I don't have to deal with this. I do have... Because I can go mine stuff manually if I really have to. Ooh, I just thought of something too. We're gonna try this, and I'm thinking that it's not gonna work quite the way I want it to. It's gone now. Oh, great! Look at our campfire. That said 272 seconds, I think. That did not feel like 272 seconds. $470 seconds. That did not feel like that much. And it's not dropping. Oh, but it is seconds, like game type seconds almost, so. It seems like in some cases it goes a little faster than a normal real-time second. Oh, maybe I am like... Maybe I'm going like too fast or something. I don't know. I hear a bot. I don't see a bot. Oh, no, it's a drop ship. So it's like I just started and they already decided because I killed that one bot and I had the little you know, scout bot come after me. I'm already a threat to send 3 bots after me. There it is. I mean, that does help get you some resources at least, but I mean, come on, like I'm already that big of a threat. Your dad doesn't play Roblox and saw news on it? Well, I mean, I'm sorry that he saw news on something like Roblox. I think probably more people were concerned with the fact that Facebook changed their the overall company name to Meta. Did you see that? And that horrible looking logo they came up with that everybody's making fun of already. Sanchez, thanks for joining in. Yeah, oh no, Roblox is down. Oh my. Okay, I got plenty there. Need to make some glass, too. I do have glass. I'm gonna have to make some. Still does that where it doesn't pop up. Like, everything else pops up right in front of you where you're targeting, but not the sand. Oh, we don't get a water pump at the start either. We don't have any of the starting stuff. There was always a drill, sand drill right here, and the water pump right here, and we don't get that now. So you're actually starting with less. Okay, 12 should be enough for a moment. Again, as I'm like selecting something else, it still pops out. It still acts like I'm targeting that, even though I was over this. The Facebook name change, I mean, I understand it's the same thing as like Google changed their name to Alphabet, to the overarching company, the main company. But, you know, they're still Google. You know, it's just like they're still Facebook, but it's not Facebook's the company name. Of course, with everything else that's going on with it, like all the stuff for the government looking at making Facebook responsible for what users post on the timelines, making them having to do more enforcement on that. I think a part of the strategy is to reduce that, you know, and there's already jokes going around, already memes about it. Like Mark Zuckerberg be like, "Oh, I'm the head of Meta. I'm CEO of Meta, not Facebook. We're not Facebook anymore." Kind of to give a little bit of a separation is what some people are thinking. And I think so too, because they were already, there's again another antitrust thing going on about Facebook, about trying to break Facebook up into pieces. So, you know, it could have been a case of, oh, we're not Facebook anymore, we're Meta. And, you know, there's no need to break us up, you know. Honestly, the name is like, oh, we want to be part of the metaverse. We want to be a foundational part of it. I get that, but naming yourselves Meta is not the way to do that. I think most people are going to find it to be a joke. You know, most people are going to think of the name as a joke name. And especially with that logo, the pretzel logo. It just looks awful. Whoever came up with that hopefully got fired afterwards, after they actually went public with it. Hopefully that person got fired. If not, they should have been. All right, grabbing some more crates so I can build my stair set to get on the roof. I'll take some pallets because I'll probably need those. I'm just going to take all this stuff like that I can use for, you know, making stuff. We'll take the lamps because I can use the lighting. And I'm going to take this, because that's still there. And the rake trap. And that gives me some goodies. Yes, all right. I was thinking, I remember there being like, being solar panels on the roof. Yeah, solar panels on the roof. So I've got some solar panels. So yeah, it's still good to go out looking around. Try and find stuff. I don't know what the power was actually going to. It wasn't plugged into anything. Yeah, you know, all the stuff going on with Facebook, like the whistleblower stuff going on. Like, one of the latest things was that they saw a downward trend in young adults spending less time, fewer signups on the platform. Has been this way for a while, and that they were hiding it from investors. That's a big deal. When you're hiding that, the target group that you want to be bringing more people in from to grow your business, that there's fewer of them signing up, fewer of them spending time on the platform. Basically, your platform's declining, and you don't tell your investors. That's kind of a bad thing. You know, having the up and coming audience be not interested in your platform, that's bad. That's not helpful. That's saying, like, you know, you're not bringing in the new interest that you need to be able to bring in. Let's go do this. There we go. All right, I am on my roof, and this is going to soon be my more properly set up base. For now, I'm just going to do like this. I can get up here, and I'm safe and sound. It's not great. We got fuel and other things. So let's get a furnace going. Coal power furnace. I need a small screen. That's all I need, a small screen. Oop. And we're going to make the furnace. I can manually go and harvest. That's fine. And, you know, it's like before, I had to do something like toss stuff in. Like from there. I mean, granted, I've got this. If I really need to, I can go place it on one of the other things and start making smelting automatically. But for this, I'm just going to put it here so I can dump resources in and be done with it. So let's go ahead. Okay, I hope that gets fit so that we can actually, like, interact with it like a normal inventory thing. Oh, yeah, and just for now, we'll do this. Yeah, so like that, that's frustrating. I have to keep going back in, back out like that. Let's go put my stuff down here. So I'll know what I've got, easier to find. I got solar panels. I don't need them for anything yet. Circuit board. Okay, a circuit board. Wait. I'll have to make some more steel. That's fine. Circuit board, small screen. What can I do for that? So one circuit board. One small screen. So all I need is some iron. Grab the iron. And then I'm going to set up. I'll just set up over here. We'll do an automatic thing for some iron production. A GTA VR game coming soon. Oh, great. Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't watch the announcement. I just, like, saw the thing afterwards for the name change to Meta, and I was like... So GTA VR. I have a bad feeling on that, honestly. It's going to be teaching kids the wrong thing. Like, look at South Park. They even made a joke of that one time. It was like Butters... Cartman convinced him he was in a VR game and had him go do something for him. And then afterwards, Butters like, hang on, I gotta make a detour. Goes home, punches his dad in the groin, and then gets all hot, like, just, he's fired up on the adrenaline, like, haha, I did it, haha, this is all the time she grounded me. And then he goes off, steals somebody's car, and the whole time Cartman's just listening, like, on the radio. And Butters thinks it's a game. He's like, oh, it's so real. And he goes, he tries to rob a hooker, and she stabs him. And he's, I'm getting out of breath. I think I'll slow down. I gotta take a break. And then he takes off the supposed VR helmet and sees he's been stabbed, and all you hear is him screaming. I feel like somewhere somebody's gonna, you know, it's not gonna be like that. Hopefully there's not gonna be somebody stupid enough to think that they're in the game and they're not. But I feel like somewhere you're going to have a little bit of that crossing over from the game into real life on how somebody acts in real life. Jenny is not going to be dressing up for Halloween. She already says she's going to stay home, wrapped up in blankets, eating candy, right? Maybe play some Ark. Maybe Phasmo. Phasmo might be a little bit more appropriate for the time. All right, we're going to dump again. Hope they fix that. That's definitely a frustrating thing to come here and then be like, oh, let me dump this in. Obviously, I mean, honestly, we want to get it where it's all automated, but still. And of course, that's one item that can go in. So what happens if you have a conveyor belt feeding in a mixture of items? Because you want it to go with tie-in, you're going to have something backing up there. It's not like the old furnace where it would just pile in and eventually it start working through the net set. It's a case of it's going to have, they're just going to fill up out here. All right, I've got the start of my production going. Let's get some copper. I should have enough fuel for a little while. Copper, lithium, and maybe some more sand. I can start making some automation going. Phasmo VR is scary. Doesn't matter what she says about it. I say somebody should like just go back to like some of the like pick a game that's considered like just super scary, not Subnautica. You know, like Outlast 2, something like that. Turn the lights down, you know, play that on like the hard mode and all the jump scares and everything like that. And yeah, just that, make that the Halloween thing. That would be like an appropriate Halloween game combo right there, because you're like focusing on the whole idea of scaring yourself. Ginny says Phasmo is not scary. It's funny. Sanchez says no, Phasmo VR is scary. You know, that's like all the people that say Subnautica should be classified as a horror game. And like, no, it's not. Yes, there's jump scares. You get the occasional jump scare because you're focused on something. You don't hear that Reaper coming up, or the Reaper is quiet coming up. You get a jump scare. I could get a jump scare in this game. This is not a horror game. You know, if the game is geared towards inducing jump scares, if part of the story, the cinematic stuff is to induce jump scares, you can say horror game. It's not Subnautica. Subnautica is a standard survival game, not a horror game. You can make it a horror game, but it does not on its own count like a horror game because it's not geared as being a horror game. Sanchez is chicken. All right, we'll let him argue that differently. $15. All right, 16. There we go. All right. I don't want to build too much right now. I don't want to get too much of this going, so I end up incinerating stuff. You know, just to get rid of it because I don't have any need for it. Let's get my ore all together. You know what? I'm just gonna do this because I have it. And I could like stand around here, I guess, and like, here, come on. Just walk up, Mr. Bot, and hit that. And let's just get stuff out of the way, because I will need it later. I can just do this, kind of get out of inventory for the moment. Ooh, let's see. Got glass circuit board. I need steel rods. How much does it take steel rods? 4 steel ingots for steel rods. Ouch. All right, so that's 12 steel ingots right there, plus 6. That's 18. The screws, yeah, that's like 20. I should be fine. I gotta make copper wire. All right, we're gonna get that going, so I could then start making some of this. Oh, I'm about to get a digger going soon. Like how? I can't make a digger. I gotta unlock the digger, so I'm gonna have to go and unlock. Yeah, get the unlock thing going quick. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, fellas, come on. Who wants to step up first? There's 3 of you. Boom! Somebody's gonna get hit. Yeah, I'll just do this. I'll just stand here. That's all you gotta do. There's your defense system. Yeah. Didn't have to make any of it. All right. You know what? Don't have any use for this at the moment. I got 48 of those. 4 screws. Let's just make like that. The 4 I need for that. That's 4. We got the glass steel rods. Need to make 3 steel rods. I'm gonna make this. And there it is. Yeah, I'll just do it like this. All right. Research. Not gonna worry about weapons. Intermediate machines. So we get the auto digger. So that's the first thing we gotta do. I need to make the blue. 10 blue. Let's go and get this going. Done. Jason is chicken too. Why are you saying? He's going to take his son to a party. He's not chicken. You're talking Sanchez is chicken. Sanchez, you're the one that's got to. Reaper Leviathans are loud, but it's also, I mean, unless you got the volume turned way up, loud doesn't matter as much. You know, it's really more the factor of when they don't make a noise and they come up and surprise you. And that's just jump scare, no different than any other game. You know, you get jump scares in No Man's Sky at times. It's not a horror game. All right, that's going to give me the digger, water pump, and autocraft. So I need that. I need to get some water going so I can make my health stuff again. This. I need water. Lithium's not a problem. I can get that over here. But I gotta get some digger, or I gotta get a digger going so I don't have to worry about digging. I gotta get our auto miner. Go ahead and get the auto miner going. One thing I was waiting for. I'll start it just like this, and just do like that. Yeah. Storage box needs a circuit board because it's programmable. 2 screws and a circuit board. And oh, wait, copper wire. I can do that. To make a storage box. So now you actually have a reason maybe to use the big bin. right there. Steel ingot and screws. The basket. You might need to actually use that just because of, you know, not making that. I mean, it's not that bad really to make it, but there we go. I've got some iron production going. And I'm about to get me a digger going so I can make glass a little bit more easily. I do like the animation aspect, the look of it. It looks more like a furnace. It sounds bubbly too. Like it's like a bubbling type sound. Don't need anything for power because we don't have anything really doing power yet. So conveyors are next. We start organizing some stuff. It is done. Okay. We'll go get some coal. Which fortunately, you do have one that is fairly close. Let's see, there's the lithium over there. I wonder if if they added a coal spot over here, if they changed one of these to be coal. Also, let's go grab stuff from over here too. See the lithium. It was just, I think this was copper and coal. That might be. Let's see. Coal. All right, so we got a coal spot over here too. Good to know. Will I be upgrading DDR5? Sure, but not, I mean, you know, it's not like you just upgrade the RAM. You're going to be upgrading the whole system. You have to have a motherboard that supports it, and nobody's got that right now, you know? And even like the new Intel doesn't have, I mean, it's not really being pushed with DDR5 yet. I mean, yeah, I will upgrade to it eventually, but yeah, I'm not going to wait for DDR5 to become like the norm on every system, because I don't want to wait another like probably year and a half, 2 years. I mean, DDR5, you know, the big thing is you're going to have bigger sticks being the default. You know, the smallest size stick is going to be like, oh, yeah, you're just going to get, like, what, 16 gigs, I think, for the small size that they're going to be doing. And you go all the way up to, like, a 512 stick if you're going for, like, a server. I mean, it's still a big question of how many games are really going to take advantage of that. How many programs are going to be taking advantage of that in the near future. I mean, you've got... I mean, technically, most graphics cards don't even use all the bandwidth they have available through PCIe slot that they're in. Most of them, now, even the big ones, are still not pushing enough to saturate a full 8X PCIe slot, let alone a 16X, which a lot of manufacturers focus on, you know, putting the graphics cards on and on the motherboards, and it's not actually even like necessary because you're not saturating the link. Like when I upgraded this to with my new capture card, because of the way the motherboard is set up, if you add another card, it downclocks the first PCI slot to 8X from 16X. So I actually did a test. You know, looked at the stats and everything, both Subnautica, testing it with gameplay on a fresh game, but also looking through GPU-Z, and I saw I was not even saturating the full 8X. So when I added my capture card and dropped it from 16X to 8X for the graphics card, I saw like the difference of 2 frames per second on there. So it's the same thing with like DDR5. You know, you've got stuff that is way ahead of what's actually using it, and nothing's actually saturating all the capabilities of certain items on motherboards and so forth. So I will upgrade eventually, but I'm not going to be waiting to jump on that right away. You know, I'm going to go ahead and be looking in the next few months to get me a new system. And it'll just be DDR4 because that's more than enough for me right now. I don't know why that didn't stack together right there. That's unusual. That's kind of broken now. It used to not do that. Go ahead, throw that in there. Let's get this going. About to need some more iron. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my a digger going on. I'm gonna get a digger and I'm gonna get another auto miner going for the coal, so I don't have to deal with this. And hopefully I can do this before I need to do that. I might actually just start with the auto miner for the coal. Until bring the motherboard out first. I mean, you know, it all goes back to the manufacturers too. I mean, you know, Intel's already got 12th gen series coming out. That was just officially, you know, verified as November 4th is when the i7, i9s are going to be available. And you know that all the major manufacturers are able to go ahead and get their hands on it and start doing it. And they're not even doing that yet. None of them are already pushing out because they're going to have existing stock they need to get rid of. With the 11th gen, there's still companies that are trying to eliminate stock from 10th gen. You know, and while, you know, 12th gen is a nice boost, like, all right, you know, look, I watched the benchmark stuff for it, like on the new Apple M1 Pro and M1 Max, like just shredding against like the existing Intel, the 11th gen, and the current AMDs, just ripping through it. You know, one was doing like physics simulations in Blender, and the best one was the easiest one to do. It was just, here's a piece of cloth falling on like a ball, and how the cloth moves with it afterwards. That was the closest the AMD got to the Apple stuff. In other cases, the Apple was twice as fast as like a Threadripper, you know, with a graphics card. Like I can't remember which one it was, but it was one of the best ones out there. You know, AMD based ones. And then the other ones, you know, of course, there's been benchmarks with the M1 showing it on par with the i9, and the M1 Max was showing with some people's tests to really blow past the i9s. Now you got the new 12th gen i9, which Intel is saying on their benchmarks is a little faster than the M1 Max. But even looking at that, like Peter McKinnon did one where he did with his new MacBook with the M1 Max, and he was editing photos that people submitted, he was listening to music, he was screen recording, and he was rendering a 4K video that had 8K clips and a mixture of clips of various formats that are hard to re-encode, and he did it on matte settings with a double pass on the render. And even doing that, the render took like 24 minutes to render the video while he was doing all that. But on the old version, the 2019 MacBook Pro, it took an hour and like 14 minutes doing just that. Like, it's so much, there's so much more capabilities coming out now, so much more power processing wise and everything on stuff. It's soon going to be a case of, well, do you really need to go to the top tier, because are you actually going to get to make full use of it now? And in certain cases, yeah, graphics design, complicated 3D modeling, things like that, sure, you might be able to justify, hey, I need that because I'm going to be doing stuff that's really intensive. But gaming wise, I think we're going to have to wait for another game that comes out and it's like, this is the new Crisis. This is the one that is the benchmark on how well a system will handle a game with the amount of processing some of these new components can do. But you know, I'm not going to wait for DDR5. I'm going to be jumping in the next few months to get me something new because, you know, I'm afraid if I wait 6 months from now, it's only going to be harder, and then my graphics card is going to fail, and I'm not going to be able to find one. Like right now, I found a 3090 for one person selling it slightly used at 3,000. I saw another one that was brand new in box, supposedly never used, 3,700. $4,500 you could buy an i9 system with a 3090, you know, more than one drive, all sorts of stuff, and it's like for $800 more you get the whole thing. So I feel like it's not going to get any better soon. So I'm looking now to just buy a system because I cannot find the parts I need at a reasonable price to actually make my own system this time. Believe me, I would rather build my own system because there's that whole factor of it's yours. It's that connection that you did this kind of thing, but also you know how everything is set up. So you can, it's easier to troubleshoot if there's a problem, things like that. But I cannot justify paying almost $4,000 potentially for a 3090 if that's what I want to get, because of scalpers and Bitcoin people, you know, like crypto miners doing that. I cannot justify spending more on a graphics card than my entire existing system, monitors included, and the 1080 cost me retail when I bought and built all this. You know, and that's would be upgrade stuff. That's including the added stuff. I mean, I have not spent, I would say this whole system, everything so far is probably 2,000 to 2,500 range. That's including my screens, that's the capture card, that's everything that's connected. And you throw in the Stream Deck, the camera, it's still going to be less than I would have to spend now to build a top-of-the-line system again. The prices are just ridiculously bad right now. And availability is bad. It's not getting any better. So I'm jumping at the chance to maybe go ahead and get me a new system in the next few months before things just get even worse, to where I won't be able to even find the graphics card if this graphic cards go out and I don't have enough power to process and play the games like I want to. All right, let's get this done. I'm gonna get an auto monitor for coal. Let's do that first. So I need 2 screws and a small screen. It's weird not having like just plenty of stuff, you know, to make everything. Copper wire. Now, normally I have a ton of stuff just built up, and I'm just like, oh yeah, let me make it. I'm done. All right, so auto miner, coal powered. Let's get this going. Unfortunately, cannot auto feed itself, but it's better than nothing. Better than doing it manually. And do I even have coal right now? I do not. So let's get coal. There we go. I'm just going to do 1 for right now. And can I even produce? Yes, I can. I've already set up for this. I really miss the snapping effect. Okay, so that. I swear I heard like the sound of a bot. Let's see, how long did I say per one of these? Oh, what was it? It's 12 seconds. 8. 8 coal each, and then 12 seconds for each one. So we're looking at 96 seconds, a minute and a half for that. So that's like 8 minutes. I come back in 8 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna take the opportunity to kind of adjust my habits here, since we still don't get like a dedicated open hand type of thing, where you just have one that's locked to always be in open hands, because some stuff you can't interact if you have an item in your hand. Okay, got that. I need a digger. So 2 screws, small screen again. There we go. Got that. We're going to make a digger. Yep. Yeah. All right. Wonderful. Okay, we'll do... Ooh, what is this one? It used to be where I had my sand stuff. Oh, we got coal right here. Well, that's nifty. I didn't even have to go all the way over here. No, I'll do a second one. We'll leave this as an upgrade spot. I'll put a petrol or electric one over here later. For now, we'll just do this out here. I'll get started. Are you, what? No sand detect. There's this. This is sand. If you didn't notice, it's sand, right? Look at that sand. Oh yeah, all that sand. And it did already use up one of my coal when I did that. So it immediately consumes a full one once it goes in. Digger does look better though. That definitely is a nice visual improvement. Let me say that. Jumping is still not improved. Still easy to get stuck trying to jump. Alright, I'm gonna need copper. So I got enough copper, but you know what? Let's do this. And I'll go back, grab some of my coal from production down there. Timmy's just curled up, made himself a little nest. He's not buried anymore. Now he's just kind of twisted it around into a little bowl. So he's got his blanket bowl. He's just thinking, it's too cold in here. It's too cold outside. It's cold everywhere. He does not like this part of the year. Summertime, he'll just lay out, show his belly, cool off. Wintertime, he curls up, a tight little ball. Tries not to get cold and shiver. One more. This will be the next auto mine thing. And you know, now I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. Depending on how the new designs are done, how they update within the actual, like, the creations, this probably invalidates a huge range of creations for people, and definitely invalidates a lot of mine, because if it's all new design, new visual for them, how you set up for them, and yeah, what am I supposed to do? Like, the connection point might be different on the new design for the electric powered ones. So it might be that most of my creations no longer work. Oh, good. Oh, perfect 50. Let's see. What else can we get? We need furnace. I can use right here for the moment. I gotta get a water pump going. Got to get the water pump going. We gotta actually make a gear for this. I was like, there's a small screen left. Yep. Small screen. Coal-powered water pump. And of course I didn't save any coal, so all right, so input meaning the empty vessels, and output that, and that is stopped. The digger's already out of fuel. Yeah, a lot more manual hands-on stuff at the beginning now. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of glass. Man, chat is quiet today. Oh, must have been midnight. It just reset back to 800. Okay, it's all Jason. Jason left, take his son to a party, and the party went with him, right? Well, because Jenny's playing Ark. So she's distracted. S-Bots. Oh, where'd S-Bots go? Probably got a hold of his friend and left to go hang out with his friend. That's right. Okay, that should be enough just to get this kind of going for a moment. Yep. I do have a few of these. Oh, no, I don't have a programming tool anyway right now, so... programming tool. Can I go ahead and make the programming tool? Creation tool and repair tool and liquid extractor and programming tool. So I can make all of those. The creation tool and the programming tool. Yeah. And technically I could just use the liquid extractor. I still gotta get that. But now I don't need this anymore. What the? And for what it is, that can just dump onto the ground. That'll be fine. Insert smeltable item. So actually I can do this. So does not have anything on whether it has an item or not, which is still unfortunate. Okay, I need 10 of each. Can I make 10 of each? I don't have enough crystal. Grab crystal. On the laptop, on your lap watching. Okay. It was, you know, it's a laptop. It's supposed to be on your lap. It's not your head, not your elbow, not on your, you know, dog's back or anything like that. We could have like a ladder to climb up that, but that just make things too easy. You just climb up there and, you know, set some traps around it. That's your defenses for the whole game. Oh. You know, that is a good distance. I wonder if I could. And what happened to all my... There's no crystal along this side anymore. Huh. I wonder if I could use, like, beams and such and make, like, just this really long walkway later on from the gas station base over to the billboard and have it where the billboard is my collection point. Oh, yeah, you're coming after me. I run all the way over here to the billboard. I stand there. It's surrounded by traps that are set up in a very specific way to destroy bots. Oh, that's a big stutter there. Destroy bots and collect through vacuum. This should be enough for right now. It will take a little bit of time for the research to complete. Actually, I'm going to get this and that one over there. And then grab some coal from the box. I want to kind of top that one off as much as I can. For the most part. That way I can just focus on getting the coal from it for the other machines. And as soon as I can get petrol powered stuff, the better I can start. Just set that up a little bit more readily. Actually, you know, let's look and see. That's 125 per item in 12 seconds. That's that one. That one. It's 9 seconds to mine, so it is faster. So when we get the electric ones, they will be faster to actually produce items using them. A reason to, you know, upgrade your stuff. There, that'll be enough for the moment. So yeah, the tier side now is going to give us more efficiency, higher production value, and more efficiency. Basically, it should be with the petrol, it takes longer for the fuel to use up, and you get more out of it for each time you fill up. Plus, I don't have to go and load like 50 coal. Here's 2 petrol. Oh, still got a little bit left. I'm going to top this off the rest of the way. How about that? You know, I'm going to test something too. I almost hit myself with that. Let's just do this. Let's put 2 in. Because it used to be you had to have 2 ore for each ingot to get smelted. In this case, now you only have to have 1. So 1 ore, 1 ingot, which I guess helps with the fact you don't get it locked up, because if you are sitting there waiting for it to push in a copper ingot to match up that pair and you end up getting an iron one, it could hose it up, which I guess is part of why you could have the alternating thing. Maybe if you have it set where 2 furnaces, you just want to have it alternate between them, then you could do that where it's dumping out into, you know, this one, then it goes to the next one, it just keeps going. You know, the fact that we're going to have potentially electric powered furnace is going to be a complete game changer, really, because then you're going to have, you know, when you set your power structure up right, you're just going to be set. I mean, it's not gonna be like you have to keep going and refilling everything. You'll just have it turn on. It'll just be, yeah, I won't have to go out and manage the fuel level anymore. That entire thing I did a few weeks ago has been invalidated, where I went in there and said, how long does it take to drain, and have a way to time it out technically I could still do that to a degree, but it's not going to matter because by the time you want to do something like that, you probably could just upgrade to the electric variation on everything. Ooh, yeah, I got enough. Okay, let's do this. Let's do... It threw me off. It shows orange there, but it looks more yellow to me there, honestly. Like, that's orange-ish, but it's also got yellow content. It just looks orange there. I mean, not orange. It looks yellowish. Like a very light yellow. It doesn't even look orange on that icon. And I want to say, I think it used to be a darker color orange. Okay. 10 of 10. Wait for that. That'll get me the... What was I going for? Conveyors? Yeah, item mover. So conveyors. So I'll be able to start integrating some stuff. Just not coal production into fuel. No input. Yeah, it'd be great if you could do it where when it says empty barrel. Oh, actually, look at it. It's pumping smoke. But is it actually draining power? Yes, it is draining. Okay. So it's still going to waste fuel if you don't have a way to auto cut off, and you can't tell it, oh, it has no item in there, so cut off kind of thing. That's still going to be a little bit of a hindrance. Oh, we got a dropship coming in. Auto crafter. All right, looking at this, I see one input there. I look at this, and it looks like 1, 2, 3 inputs. So more of a satisfactory type fabrication thing. Instead of all of it going in one spot and being okay, it looks like you got to have 3 inputs going in. Like you're placing in 3 different slots in it. Still making things easy. I like the delayed effect on the one on the right. He got hit late. All right. So that's going. Let's look at structure stuff. I cannot make a steel foundation. I've got to go chop trees. Really? No, I don't. Modular step. Can be stacked together to form staircases of any size. Interesting. Okay, so we've got the regular wooden stairs. We've got the foundation, metal foundation stairs. There's no wood. Well, no, is that wood foundation stairs? Wooden stair. Okay, so it's just you could keep it extending out if you want to do it like that. Then you still have these. It almost feels like it should replace them, just entirely. Except that'd be more components. Can be used to store stuff or structure. So you technically could make this and use it as a barrel to have stuff pour into it. Maybe we get like a barrel dumping thing. Like something that can grab it and turn it. That'd be not. That actually looks right there almost like it should do it. Like it should have a claw, grab that, flip it over. That would actually really work well if we could get something like that. Wow, you actually have to use lights now. You make these in order to make these. That's interesting too. to actually have this stuff be a to have normal lights be a building component. Actually, what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and program in. Actually, I don't even need that. No, never mind. I just do it. I could do it to one of the solar panels. Let's see. Steel foundation. Yes, that next. Can I make it quickly? There we go. Get steel foundation going too. Jason's finally back. So you're gonna get the party started now. Because Timmy is certainly not doing that. Look at this. That's him. Oh, did I startle you? Did I scare you from your slumber, your hibernation, Your Highness? I'll put these here. You gotta move and do something. See if you'll eat that. All right, I've got Timmy. Here's some more right there. I've got steel building materials being researched now, so we're gonna get foundations going. What are you doing? Wake up, Timmy. No, don't want that. All right, go back to sleep. Well, leave me alone. All right, almost out of iron. I'm gonna need a lot of steel. Doing good on that. All right, so conveyors are done. I've got that. I'm about to get this. I'm about to get. I might, now go ahead and make a furnace, second furnace over there, so I can just set up to do just iron. I got an attack coming. They didn't like the fact that I'm getting progress. I haven't bothered you guys. You guys have come after me. Leave me alone. Alright, come on. Let's get this. And maybe I can, I could do, maybe the modular step if it would angle right go across to here. Alright, while they make their way here. Steel foundation, bunch of screws, knee screws. Like I used to be able to do all the time. I think I'm just gonna start with it being right here, like that. Like that. Okay, so I need gems. Can't build that way. Can't build that way. Okay. We'll figure out how to make this line up the right way. Nope. It's overhanging too much one way. Like I get just perfectly in the middle. Too far, too far. All right, this may not work like it was before. Frustrating. I was hoping this would be better. There we go. Copper tubes! It's nice. I haven't actually needed those for anything yet, but, you know, that's all I've seen. Ah! Okay, let's try this again. Line up. Dead center. Can I even do it? I can do it that way. It only lets it overhang a certain amount, it looks like. Yeah, like right there. That's not quite wide enough. No. All right, so there, I cannot get 3 foundations on this. Because my ladder's over there. I'm just going to do like this. And like this. Because you got to have some way for it to snap. And that's where the foundations come into play. So I can expand out with a little extra trickery, but I need the foundations in order to get stuff started, at least. Should be enough there. So steel roof. Let's start with one of those and see. I can make this happen. There's a way. I'll have to mess with. Oh wait, not roof. I need the wall. That's what it is. The wall. There's the trick with the wall. You can invert it a certain way, and so I've done it. Had it for a second there, I thought. All right, you know, we'll just do that and that. I was like, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna do an extra tall level here, I think. Is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so I want to do like have like an extra tall level. And then, well, I don't know. Maybe I may change my mind already. Okay, that, yeah, come back to this. Let's see, fuel is getting low on that. Let's grab some coal. Timmy did not party all night. He partied this morning. That's what it was. He partied for a little bit this morning. Oh, maybe he is tired from partying last night. I don't know what he does after I go to sleep. He might be sneaking out like a naughty teenager. Might be going out, you know, making rendezvous with the neighbor dogs. Can't even make buddy bots yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and start collecting my menagerie of their head pieces. That's still not changed. Still looks goofy. I'm gonna just dump a bunch of fuel in on these. Somehow I got an extra piece of fuel used up somewhere. Which is fine. Oh, you don't even have, well, there we go. Let's do, not the all miner. I'm gonna do another furnace. So I need 8 steel ingots, and I'm low because of the structural stuff, and a small screen. So I'm about to make that a little bit more automated over there. And, oh, yeah, conveyors. Or is that, yeah, we're going to have to do a conveyor. I don't have to do a splitter. I'm going to have to do some conveyors. So I need a few pieces of titanium, or not titanium, steel. Alright, so we're going to get another furnace. And at least one conveyor, I'm expecting. Because it doesn't look like they're going to link together automatically. Alright, we're going to do that. And so it's not snapping to it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, you know what? Let's take that out. It's snapping, but weird. Okay, we can't do it like this. Look at that, how it's just slightly off. Like, I get it lined up, and then it snaps, like, the wrong way. Okay, so get that at least. And then we'll dump this here. All right. That's it. Okay, so pump and pump and all right. So now, do we still have? I gotta look and see. I didn't even look for that. Do we have? We have the counter, the number input, so I can still do it where it will turn on and off. So, small screen. That. Let's get this going so I can have it track the same way as before. So that to that, and it's not gonna be an issue of it just getting filled up. So auto monitor is gonna stay on count. We gotta go up. Yeah. So on successful mining attempt, math it up. We're going to add a number. Yeah, so on successful mining attempt, take the current number value. Or, oh, set number value. I don't need that. I need this. Current number value. We're going to add 1 to it. And that will then set the number value to the new number, which will be 1. And then have that turn on, because it's not 2 anymore. It's 1. Actually, yeah, that I was doing it just like the old one, and then I realized it's not that way anymore. We don't need the number counter thing for that. This is much simpler now. Just, okay, coal power furnace. On successful mining attempt. Okay, I thought I heard it. And let me just double check here. Mining time is 12 seconds. Coal power furnace is 8 seconds. So there's 4 seconds. It's going to be sitting there doing nothing. Coal power furnace. On successful mining attempt, turn on. And then we're going to have it turn off. And on smelting is complete, turn off. Because it's 1 ore to 1 ingot, which is more, cost effective. Let's see, options. Oh yeah, I can't do anything with that. I'll have to check to see if the save options for the game can be adjusted for that, but there we go. And when it mines, it turns on. When it produces, it turns off. That will save a little bit on the efficiency right there and help a bit. Not a huge amount, but it will help. And now we've got auto smelting for iron. That actually makes it a lot simpler. It's just like, yeah, turn on, do this. I guess the number count will be if you're needing to count for multiple ones, like you need it to say make 4 screws and you want to have it count before it switches something. I don't know. You could do something still complicated like that, but it feels like now is moving more towards being just a lot more simplified. And you know what? This is getting topped off. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore for a while. That was what, 1 coal was like 96 seconds. So that's, you know, a minute and a half. That's 75 minutes, so 80 minutes range right there. Go ahead and do that because I will need to go get some other ore stuff going. Oh, actually, I do have some ore for you. Yeah, it won't place. Okay. I'll get something going with that. Huh? I think one got a double hit on that is almost what it counted like. There we go. Just had to, you know, get to the right spot for him to move far enough forward. This actually does help that I'm not worrying about crafting and finding batteries, but now I've got batteries I don't really need. Okay, let's oh, what I need to look at my next research. What's the next one? I've got a rate trap. That seems to be working fine for the moment, so we're not going to worry about defenses. I've got this. I'm thinking the beams might be helpful, but let's look more at this stuff. I've got tripwires if I need them. I've got a clock if I need them. I can make it work for now. I don't need power. I feel like this is going to move a bit. So chemical machines will be next. And 10 of each. I can do. I just don't have the sand, the glass right now. Yeah. Man, Timmy is slacking today. He's resting up for his Halloween extravaganza in a little bit. If the rain isn't bad, we're gonna go do there's like a trick-or-treat thing they're doing for you. You bring your animals out, like not like they get treats, but more of like they get to interact with other dogs and show off their costumes. We're gonna do that in a little bit if it's not like just pouring down rain. Boom. There we go. So we get some more glass going because I'm a little low. So yeah, I'm thinking right now of, I guess, with the splitters, trying to figure out what would be the best way to do that. I mean, the joiners are conveyor, you know, combiners, mergers. Good option there. You have 2 conveyors feed in, and you have another 2, like let's say 1 furnace for each of the different ores being produced in one spot. You just come there, and I'm dumping, like, I'm sure buddy bots are still gonna have something where they can do things like that. But you have it all like just dumping into, like they're dumping into furnaces. The fact that it doesn't, it doesn't stack does throw a little wrench in there. What if using similar to what I did with the buddy bots. You have the buddy bot feeding into, or is it the drop-off point, which provides a way to trigger, like I was doing before, where it was like counting for 2 if you needed to do that. But let's say they just 2 buddy bots. They drop off into the same drop-off point, goes on a conveyor. That conveyor goes to a splitter to split, not for item purposes, because you're not doubling up anymore, but you split it to go between 2 furnaces so that you're getting faster smelting. And then at the end, those furnaces feed out to a merger, which feeds into a single boss. Or even, it still would be, you would mix between things, unless you just did it where it was all one item type. But you could use the splitters and conveyors to technically feed into a set of storage boxes, so that it wouldn't be filling up 1, it could be filling up 2 or 4 or whatever at the same time. I really hope we get a smart splitter option, at least as an upgradable thing. Because the straight back and forth without a programmable control option is going to be very limiting still. Is there another one over there? Did you get... Yes! Get out! Look at that! They're destroying all my cargo boxes, my little crates. Because he got stuck there. Alright, I'm gonna have to get that fixed soon. Oh, there's another one. I hate when they just like get stuck. You know, before they were getting stuck and not actually damaging anything when they did it. Now he's like just sitting there slowly about to destroy all this. Copper wire. Oops. Let's just see. Oh, you know, that heals it. That fixes it too. You know, just pick it up, put it back down. I do like the change to that. That's a little bit more interesting now. I still feel like I want to do just a central like buddy bot drop-off system, but I'm thinking now, yeah, a splitter to split between 2 furnaces once we have the electric one, so it's just power based, and all they're doing is producing you know, they produce whatever hits them, dumps out to a merger, which dumps into a storage box, or 2 storage boxes. I could just keep them split so I have more storage space to dump like a huge amount of stuff in, like I did with the buddy bots. And I should actually be able to use my buddy bot thing that I had set up, because the buddy bots are strictly going to, you have to put in a, it's all about the drop-off point. You just have to target a drop-off point and that's it. So technically some of my stuff will still work. All right, 10 of each. I'm out of crystal. Well, I could get this started. At least you don't have to fill it all the way up for it to, you know, start doing stuff. Four should be enough for now. Oh. I just thought of something else with the conveyors. They're skinnier, which is helpful if you want to have it more compact, but before I didn't have to have it like snapping to an auto miner to actually have the auto miner or the sand drill dump out in a way that actually had the output land on the conveyor. I could set the conveyor up and had all those like sand drills lining the length of it as opposed to being on one end or the other. But the new conveyors snap it once you aim right into the output part. So I wonder if that's going to make it where I cannot dump straight out onto the conveyor by running along the length of it. I hope there's a way to make that work, because if not, that is going to really complicate some stuff, because you're going to have to build a lot more conveyors and a lot more stuff like that to make it work, as opposed to just saying, oh yeah, dump out onto this conveyor that's just kind of going past here. I've got 4 of those. That's it. 10. That's 10. Okay. And I need to be prepared. I can make lithium and I can do that. There we go. I got my basically what counts for food and water in this. Alright, so that's fueled. That's off right now, and that's got plenty of fuel. Let's grab more coal from here. Make sure everything's topped off good. And we're gonna head out. There's the little small structure, kind of in the direction I'm pointing somewhat, that has like a little antenna and everything. There's a little cabin. Then there's the little shack over by the damaged wind mills, the wind turbines. And then we've got the what used to be have a Tesla up there by the lighthouse. So I want to do a run up to those and see what I can find. You know what? Sand is nice. Iron is nicer. Oh yeah, look at that. That's gonna make it so much easier to keep production going, especially with that automating. That's gonna be more efficient. I'll dump the rest of this in there. All right, that research is going. So let's head out, as I've got a dropship coming this way. Oh, just gonna go grab some stuff. And I'm hoping we still have that Tesla there. That's the one I used in the last save for that lovely setup that I had that was destroying so many bots. And I just remembered, I know I did have 3 foundations up there. I managed to get 3 foundations on top of that bit above the gas pumps. Because I had the side where you walked in, which was dead center on the doorway, and then it had the left side with the furnace, the right side with the power banks. So I absolutely had 3 foundations up there. Now I gotta figure out how to make that work again, because apparently I must have done something slightly better, or something's been changed with the foundations that is preventing that. Oh yeah, and there's that little spot over there too. Can't forget that. But we got the cabin, we got the little spot there, we got a spot there, we got the lighthouse. Might swing by that on the way back. Is there anything of note around here right now? No. Is that? Yes. Is it still the biggest copper spot in the game? All right. So if you need a lot of copper, that's the place to go. It's like, I mean, 1600 and 2800 between 2 sections of it. Actually, I'm going to go do this one and then come back to that one. He is, what's up with you? I know you slept well. You were pushed up against my side all night. Timmy's he's tired. Not like I've worked him hard this week, you know, just make sure he gets his daily step goal. Chemical machines. All right, we can make petrol stuff now. Or I can make the basic stuff now. I still have to be able to make the gas canisters. Let's actually look at my crafting options. So, what? I thought it was giving me the, oh, it's the chemical crafter, the coal power chemical crafter, I think is what I did. Okay. So I could go ahead and do these if I could set it up right, which last time I did that with buddy bots. So may not be doing that right now. Take the tables, I can use them for stacking and interesting placements. He was up gaming all night? No, he wasn't. He was actually like, he was asleep next to me while I was doing some work. Oh, maybe he's just, he's cold. That's all it is. Timmy, let me turn the heater on for you. He's just like, I'm staying here where it's I got my warm blankie. His Chinese dragon blankie. Defensive wall, all right. That's a nice little bit right there. Oh, I see them now. That group that got dropped as I was running away. Yep, there they there they are. Actually, let's do the I can do the lighthouse and then grab that other one over there on the way back. It's a little bit more convenient in that pathway. Sneaking out to play duck hunt. Should take a GoPro out. I was actually going to take my Go 2 and my GoPro with me and maybe do some stuff with that because he's got a harness. He doesn't like the harness, and I don't know how I can make it work with his costume. I don't know if I got a spot where I can fit it through, but I've actually got a harness that will somewhat hold a camera on his back. The problem is he is a violent shaker when he has to do his little shake thing, and I've had to strap the camera into the harness extra tight just to keep him from flinging it. Because he has done that where he was like, oh, I gotta shake. And when he shakes, the camera goes 10 feet through the air. Because he's just like, he's gotta do his little shaky shake. And there's gas can, or the little oil cans up there, but not gas cans, not fuel cans. And since I'm about to just be where I can make that myself, I'm not going to worry about it. And we got a gas lamp here. Oh, and it does, or not gas, the new outdoor light. Yeah, outdoor lamp. And no Tesla. So that has replaced the Tesla up here. Be honest, that was a little, like, cheaty that you could just, oh yeah, run up here, you got a free Tesla defense thing, and you can go ahead and just start popping bots with the Tesla. I mean, it was kind of like out of place, you know? Like who's sitting up here, you know, on their chairs looking at a Tesla machine? Well, Tesla coil. Didn't make sense. But, you know, sitting up here with a nice little outdoor light, enjoying a view, that's a different story. That makes a little bit more sense. Aha! They still won't try to come down the wall. I'll get this. Go over there, get that. I got plenty of room. And that's all the little stopping points other than that. And I don't think there's ever really been much at the ship other than just resource spots around it. Take up a light because we need lights to actually make other lights. I'll take the door, the switch, everything. Glass window, wooden tables. Armored door. Absolutely. Want to take the armored door. I hear it. There's another drop ship coming. Yep, there it goes. So you still get the option of the one rake trap from the church, but we don't get the Tesla anymore. I wonder if they changed something over here at the air spot so you at least get maybe one other defensive option for free. Oh, and there is the little ravine, the little somewhat canyon, the water where the water dried up, the riverbed that goes under the bridge. That used to have that had like a crate thing down there, and if I remember right, it had a sentry gun, the cheap one, not the laser. And I do have some solar panels, so that could be useful. I'm almost at 50 crystals, so just keep going. Crystals I need. And oh, we'll get this. Try to keep moving ahead of the bots so they're not getting too close to me. You know, no one catching up that easily. Laser sword was not. Whoa! I fell through the floor. Yeah, I fell through the floor there. Okay. There's a little bit of a glitchiness there. I was fine. I was interacting with the floor correctly, and then just through the floor. Now, I got a laser sword, I got a rake trap, and if I was right, there is the sentry gun, which I got solar panels, I can make that work. I've got an extra tripwire now. And I think it's safe to say I probably have enough time to break these up. I'm trying to think. Rake trap and laser sword. The rake trap will work great. And then if I have the laser sword mounted behind that, kind of in the doorway, or when they get past the rake trap and go inside, and I hear another dropship, they go inside, the laser sword gets triggered, swings, and hits them all because they're like all bundled together and it swings sideways. Yes. Thinking that will be a good setup. I feel like I might be oh, they dropped right inside the ravine and it went through the wall. Cannot go through the canyon wall like that. It's not allowed. Can't even see what's up there. I'm sure something's up there, though. Maybe he did take the little sentry gun thing out. Alright, that's all this. Let's get back. I'm going to set up, yeah, tripwire, laser sword. Get new research going. And all my production should still be going. I should have like a bunch of coal to pick up. Which is kind of a thing, like how... Like granted, I am like skipping very specifically in a certain order of stuff, but I'm going to be able to get past the coal requirements pretty quickly on that and still be able to manage. I technically, I'm seeing like you get through the coal stuff, you get that kind of going, you got your basic production going, and if the electric was already in the game as an unlockable thing, I would just go straight unlock all the way to the electric side and not worry about even making a single petrol powered machine. And I could probably do that in within a 2 to 3 hour time frame, I would think. Get all the way up to the best, the electric miners, everything like that, and just be able to get going quickly and just ramp up from there. You know, it's like if you can find a way to handle attacks like I'm doing here, you should be good to just focus on the production side. I'll do like this. Yep. And like this. Event on laser tripped. Activate trap. That's all I gotta have it do. Okay, let's go with power. Okay, so now I unlocked the pump jack and the chemical crafter. That's what it was. So now I get the 20 of each, and I will need some more lithium. But there you go. I've got more than enough. That's 60. I'm gonna need right there. I can do this. Oh, got here a little faster than I thought. Boom! Alright, gather round, my feisty friends, and I shall tell you a tale of a rake trap and some laser sword action. And lots of bot destruction. There we go. And again, I can't see anything. Got some gears laying on the ground this time. You know, that might be actually a good spot to have it, like... Because I've got structure here. I could just build a thing right here that destroys them and have my vacuum collect from there. Do that. Dump that. Let's check on this. Is that... No fuel. Now it's got fuel. $26 and $30. Let's do like that. How am I doing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Ready to build some structure. And get some more lithium. But yeah, a little more tedious in the fact I know I'm going to have to change out items. But honestly, I'm almost at that point now, even with this. Yes, it would not be automated, but technically, just to... If the electric version was already in the game, it had already been released, which hopefully it will soon, I could skip the petrol-powered stuff completely. Stick with what I need, just get going, and basically work on researching my way all the way to the electric, and then focus on the electric power options and build me just electric stuff. Replace all the gas or the coal stuff first, and you know, build out and be like, well, now I don't even have to worry about the petrol stuff, other than maybe doing that because I want to have fuel for the car. But we got that frame, which I am wondering if that new frame is either for the car and it just didn't act funny because I didn't have that on them, or if that's a case of the new frame, the vehicle frame, is for the idea that we heard of being able to make our own vehicles, like our own custom designs later. I'm really hoping that's what it's going to be, because that would be fantastic. Just be able to be like, oh yeah, I built my own little mobile base type thing. All like scrap mechanic style or something. I really don't even need the like rake trap anymore. Yeah, okay, let's see. I need 20 of each. I don't have enough copper either. I have to get that going. Let's get some copper. Candy. Yeah. Yeah, always wait until after Halloween to go get candy. You know, go Monday. When they're like, oh, well, Halloween's over. Big discount. You know, go buy all the candy you need for like the next 3 months at that point. Well, it's cheaper because they just want to get it off their shelves because they can't keep it for another year. And they got all the Halloween packaging on stuff, you know, to be festive, be in the season. So, you know, it's going to be a case of they got to get rid of that, because who wants to sit there and be like, oh, it's Christmas time, let's buy this Halloween-themed candy bag. I will go and make my visit Monday for stuff like that. Let's get one more. Almost done. Okay, that gives me 24 of that. That will be enough to get the next thing going. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and make little extra storage box. I don't even want to put it over there. I'm going to put it here for now. Let's get rid of some of this to free up some inventory space. Oh, that's screen, which I will use. It doesn't have the manual thing anymore. It used to have the little like how to play the game manual thing, and it's not showing here anymore. I'll put no. Repair tool, yeah, can go there for now. I'll free up a little extra spot. And I'm about to need a bunch of glass. Now, I think this will be my first test with the conveyors on the little running lengthwise. See if I can get it to where these are close enough they will trigger. I want to do electric ones for that. I don't want to worry about a ton of coal or fuel dumping in for those to keep them active. And yeah, so I'll get the glass. That's not enough, actually. I've got 29. I got another 34. So that's actually going to be just enough to make everything for that. Move these. I'm not baking any buddy bots anytime soon. Probably not going to do anything with wood anytime soon. Let's go ahead and do... I'll start this. At least it'll be processing while I wait. How do you have a trip that you will need candy for? Like, you just need something to snack on during the trip, or you're like taking the trip and you want to have candy for when you arrive to give to somebody? Oh, I'm gonna take a trip and I'm gonna go bring candy as like a, hey, here you go, here's some candy. Or are you just gonna try to get diabetes during the trip by eating candy the whole way? No, cannot double stack the items, so this is gonna change things a little bit in how this works. I'll have to figure out a way to make that work right. You like to junk in the car. I like to eat junk food while you're in the car. Not while you're driving, while you're just riding along, I'm assuming. I mean, you can do while you eat, eat while you drive, but it's not always like the easiest thing if you're like, I'm driving, trying to open a wrapper. This should reset soon. And that brings me to another thing. They reset at midnight. They go back by default on normal is 10%. So this has been going long enough, steady enough that it's doing more than 120 a day. But as I get to the electric version, it's going to be faster. So these will be where I have to kind of set something up where it will time out, like to have it'll stop and give time for everything to, shut off. Of course, if I do just all solar on these again, they won't produce at night, which will help a little bit. Every time I look at that from a distance, I think it's like a little whirlwind. Like just a little baby tornado in the sand. Oh, little bot. There's a little bot right there. He's going to check out my stuff. Oh, here be. He's like, oh, you're sneaking up on me. Come here. Come here. Cut. Quit dodging. There. That. And I gotta wait for that to go because I don't have enough. Put that there. I will make use of that. I think it stopped waiting on the next set of items. I'll do 10 of them. Yeah, there it goes. It's starting to tick again. All right, so that's half. I'm not gonna make any more foundations yet because I don't think I'll be able to get them to line up right. I could just do this for the moment. Or I could just do like a foundation, stack it up a certain height, and then if I could line it up right, I could actually just maybe do the foundations to build upwards until I get to this point, and then I could use that as a way to snap everything over and across and take the foundation out entirely. Like that works. Hi, Timmy. You awake? I'm taking this out. I have an idea. Might be a bad idea, but I still have an idea. Actually, that was a bad idea. I should have, like, started by jumping across to the other side so I get a better view. But I didn't. I'll put that there for now just to help make sure I'm lining things up. Oh yeah, see now I got the floor or the wall working the right way. Yeah, let's do that. Take that out. That works. And that, I did it. Maybe not as, you know, not where I really want it to be, but I got it to work. I can't even see when they come in here. Oh, didn't have to see. My traps worked. Yeah, don't want the foundation that low, but that got me that. That works there. Okay. I can jump up. That won't hang off, right? So okay, this works. Let's see. That works. That works. That doesn't work. All right, so it's something with the way I'm getting it to snap here that is working better. And now I'm up here. About as good as I'm going to get it, I think. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to have like, I'm going to have to do something on that side a little differently, but I think I know a way to get what I want there. Let's try, while I have the resources, the modular steps. Okay, very skinny. And it's trying to go upwards from there. Mount that. Okay, that's not working very well then. Wow, that's going to be expensive to do that. That's, yeah, not going to use that right now. Save that for later. And I'll just do the metal foundation stairs. Which really, yes, there we go. I say you're supposed to snap. Too bad they don't snap off of that like they should be able to. Alright, we'll try it. Actually, that's not gonna work. It's skinnier. But, you know, I've got it out. Let's just see. Nope. Not working. I think this is what I did before. Pallet, because I can step onto the pallet. And that, there we go. Got it. Okay, making progress and out of stuff. Let's see, I need 10 more. Yep. Almost out of glass again, but okay, there we go. We're gonna get this done. Petrol-powered machines. I'm not really hoping by next time it'll be the new update, but probably not. Ice cream that you're gonna eat super fast at the beginning of the trip, so you don't have to worry about a cooler to keep it cool the rest of the way. Like, I feel like that's where you should be, like, getting a, you know, like Scooby-Doo, the hero sandwich, you know, the big super tall ones. Just get that. Carry one of those with you. And you're just like, let me, you know, I'll take the top 1/8 of it, eat that now, then start eating the next piece later. Oh, did I? No, I thought I placed down the last one. Okay, I did not place down the last one. All right, let's see. Oh, we're going a little bit longer today because I really do want to get some more of this done. And I've got plenty of steel ingots. Probably should be able to make plenty of screws, whatever else I need at the moment. So let's try. Ooh, now that's interesting. You look here, it actually has this, and it doesn't, it's not letting you craft it, but it tells you how to craft it. But if you read the text, it says produced by smelting 2 copper ore, 2 iron ore, 2 lithium ore, but it says 1 lithium ore to make 1 for the cost. So it has not been updated fully. He missed, the developer missed that. So it is 1, but it says on the description 2, which is interesting. And you, yeah, I still don't know what to do with rope. I still haven't seen any major need for rope in this. I feel like that's going to end up coming out later, like will not be part of the game anymore. Let's get 2 more foundations, or well, oh, not enough screws. I can take care of that. Over 200 steel ingots. That does bring me a little bit closer to here. A little closer than I used to be in the old save. Oh, wait. I have walls already. Oh, there we are. Okay. I'm going to do like this. And say like there. Yeah, there's that. I used that for making that little parking side for the car, which I'm planning to do again. You just gotta let it snap, but then hold the click control down when you're trying to click, so it will not snap, and then you technically can build off the edge like that right there. So that's my start of my base extension. Let's do like this. I want to see what happens here. If I can get that to do a little snappy thing. Is the roof not snapping anymore? Okay, so it's snapping there. Is it not snapping outside the foundation? It's like it snaps here, but it's not going to snap when it's not over the foundation piece. Or can I? Oh, there you go. You have to snap a piece above foundation to get it to work, and then you can snap off from there. Which I should be able to do this. I've done this before. I got it to work the right way. All right, let's. Is that it? That's it? Okay. Yep. There's a way I did this where I got it, because I did this with the ramps too. Ah! So I want to be able to build out more, so I don't fall off the edge. What was it? I did something. Was it the fence I used to make it work? There's something I had to do to tweak it and make it kind of like snap in place the right way. Yeah, there you go. You see it snapping there. Like that. So if I can get the fence to come in the right spot. Like it's snapping that. I know what I did now. I did that. And then that. So you could use the fence above and snap it below. I think it might work the same with another wall, but, you know, there you go. You don't need to do that. And then the roof goes there, and now I've got myself a new floor. Comes out. Bam! I've extended my floor. And, I'll just put that there. Now, that. Yes. All right, so that might not work in the end, but right now it does. And I'm going to take advantage of it while it does. Let's do pillars too. And that's the problem here. You got to make it snap, but not snap. And then I should be able to line it up like this. And now I have that, which means these will snap. Bam! Look at that. Landing pad. Docking pad for my car. Technically, I probably could get away with doing the walls as well in the end on this. Because I still want to try to do the garage door and have it where it drops down. So let's see. Next research, we'll go ahead and get that going. That's another 20, 20, and 20. I have enough of that. I don't have enough glass. Or the other stuff. It's about to get changed. Missed one. Okay, let's do... Oh, I need glass. I'm about to get some glass out of that. Yep. So that snaps. That's what I need. I need glass. And glass... Steel skylight roof. Because I want to be able to look out, and actually I don't need that yet. So there we go, do that, and then bam! This could be my look down spot like I did before with the Tesla and everything, which, well, the Tesla was attached there. I am a little bit further out now. I could do something else with that though. I could do something there. I could make that work. And I got an extra fence if I need it. Let's do it. This will be like the balcony, the walkout. I'm gonna make this a big base, much bigger in terms of floor space this time. Actually, I might not use that there. Do that for now. And actually, I'll go ahead and do one of these. We got that nice little frame there. And I still got to unlock the door, but I can make it if I want to. So I can have a garage, a garage door that leads out here. And actually, the garage door could be a fun little thing to do, is on this case, have the ramp land up here. I have room in case I go a little too far. Maybe move that over this way. Might just do the regular floor after this. But yeah, pull up in here, garage door, park the car inside as a fun little like garage look to it, and have it be like, that's where I go out with the car, I grab supplies, come back, and the boxes are like right there if I want to do that. And that I have petrol powered auto digger, 27-second dig time, 0.25 liters per item. That's 36 seconds build time and 0.5. So it's twice as efficient on the actual consumption aspect. If you look at it like apples to oranges kind of thing, it is a different fuel type. But you're looking at 72 seconds of usage on the auto digger versus 108 seconds with the petrol powered. So we can expect probably, I mean, with the electric, it'll be longer lasting, but now I'm wondering if the electric is not going to be a solar power, plug it up like that, but going in the direction of there's a battery power and then there's full electric. Like you might get one that's just batteries, and then you get a fourth level that's going to end up being full electric. You connect it up and it just goes as long as it's got power and out of fuel. Oh, actually, you know, I've got some, right? Yep. There we go. Bingo. And let's do one more thing. The double doorway, because I like the double doorway. And I'll do the doors later, but there. Like that. Done. I've got room I can build, and we got that going. I'm just going to do this very quickly. Oh! Barely! But I made it. He didn't even get a hit on me. Ha ha! Grant, I will still have to go collect stuff, but it's done. Doesn't count if they're already standing on it when it resets the trap. He wasn't even like touching the thing for it to trigger. There we go. All right. Progress. No item. Well, not true. I do have it. Yeah, I hope that gets changed. I want to be able to see my full inventory with it. 34. I need 60 to make this work. To do the next upgrade. But I'm going to go ahead and just get the petrol ones unlocked next, I think. There we go. I've already got a start of a base. Nothing inside, but it's going to give me something to work with. And I just got to let my production build a little bit. I'm not a fan of those steps. Let me just go ahead and say that. I think the modular steps are just way too pricey for, and not enough benefit to justify it. I don't think that's going to work out very well in the long run. Got plenty of supplies. Oh, to a degree. I can go ahead and worry about getting all that stuff going. Get me some petrol power stuff. I've got petrol already, so it's not like I'm going to be struggling to get anything like that. Honestly, can I make... I can make those. Just go ahead and toss these in just so it's going. Yeah, there we go. I'm surprised there's not a way to check inventory count for an item. At the least to say inventory, input is empty. So you can have it automatically do that, or have it yes or no input kind of thing. Just so that it's like if input is empty or input is full. If input's full, stop a conveyor belt. It's kind of surprising the conveyors don't even let you turn them on and off anymore. Granted, I never really had to do that much, but with this new system on the production side, having an on-off switch option for the conveyors would be great. Yeah. All right, so that's the main thing of the new update. So the conveyors will loop around, do stuff like that, but it's a little finicky right now, and they're much skinnier, which means we're going to have to figure out how they will work if it's dropping in from the side. But it does seem a little bit more consistent. It doesn't have that gap where stuff can fall out like it was doing before. So I'm hoping that's going to help a little bit. But there you go. That's got the new coal thing. I got my petrol spot over here. I'm going to be able to get all that going. And I guess at some point soon, I'm not going to even need coal for anything. It's not a matter of just, do you want to use this fuel type or not? Because the better fuel is also more efficient in terms of the output. So you want to go with petrol versus coal. So maybe coal could still be useful if it's like, you don't have oil nearby, you don't want to come out to do that kind of thing, but there's still no auto loading. And I just see now we got bookshelves and a wooden basket. Doubles as a stool or a janky structural object. Okay. We've got a beam wedge. That is interesting. I didn't see that earlier. A 45-degree angle, a 30-degree angle. So I could make use of that for ramp purposes. Because, yeah, I was having to do stuff with the steel pole. I was having to do stuff with the stairs becoming used in the way of creating that element of it being here's an incline that I can run the conveyors along. Now I might be able to not have to do that for the conveyors. Oh, I need a lot more screws again. Not used to not having all my drops from the enemies, from the destroyed robots. That is interesting, though, that we might be able to actually place this down and use that to create an incline on it. Let's test it. Now that I've seen it, I've got to test it. Oh, wow. That is a tiny wedge. Maybe that's something for helping with just specifically beams, which I cannot make at the moment. It's funny, you can make the wedge, but not the beam itself. What's with the marker there? What's with that marker? Why is that marking? Okay, I don't get that part. It's still there. There's a little target spot there for the conveyor belt. I'm not sure what that is about, but it's there. Almost done. So yeah, that's some of the new stuff in Mechanica. We're still supposed to get like an electric style option for all of our production, but I'm starting to wonder if it will be a battery themed one. I kind of feel like that might be the next way to go, because otherwise, what are you really using batteries for as much? Like even that lamp was that I picked up had just the battery spots. I didn't see a thing for connecting to it. I'm gonna check that in 1 second after this finishes pumping. You see a little, it's got animation for the pump. Oh, it's got animation on the water level going into it. That's interesting. So that's like the skimmer to keep the water cleaner kind of thing. And then that dumps out. You hear that? That's interesting. That's the sound effect we had with the pump jack for the oil. It was kind of, you'd hear that like is pumping in effect. Oh wait, I didn't turn it off. And got another drop ship coming in. Oh wait, it's on the last one. Okay. So can I make it in time? Yeah, this really does make me think maybe we're going to have like just a battery thing where you go and dump in so many batteries to power it. And granted, it might last a lot longer, but you're going to be producing batteries in the end. So the solar panels, the battery bank, stuff like that has me questioning what's the utility on that. Oh, there it goes. So it fills up the water level still, but I didn't have like a barrel I missed in there somehow. It was just, oh yeah, it needs a barrel. Here we go. Come on. Just takes, I gotta get some more of those soon. Boom. Boom. Done. Anything else? I'm sure later will pop up, but not for now. But yeah, that's and that's it. That's the new start. We got some new buildable items, you know, new components to craft. I am very interested to see where some of this stuff goes in the end. Obviously, some of it may not be fully implemented yet still. And we got, yeah, let's see, outdoor lamp. I can't make them, but I have one. I'll place it down real quick and let's look at it again. No, it has, well, it has a toggle. Never mind. I thought that was, okay, toggle. No power. I am not seeing an electric connection point on this. Like not a wiring point on this. But I do have this. So it toggles. I'm not going to insert the battery. I don't want to do that. So there is no, oh, is that it? That's it on the top. So it has a connection on the very top. Like that is absolutely not that convenient to try and aim at. But at least it will connect electrically. So maybe we do get the electric ones that are still powered the normal way. But oh, yeah, and I did miss some stuff. Oh, that is, yeah, new start, because man, if you were with us at the beginning, you saw how bad it was. Like it is unplayable. It is to that point, the game was unplayable as bad as it was stuttering for me. But you know, new game save, it works fine. I'll just be a little more careful with some of my programming this time and make sure I don't program in something that's just eating up all the processing, because it was pegging my CPU pretty much on that. So yeah, That's the new update for Mechanica, or 2 new updates for Mechanica. And Timmy is still like just hi. You awake now? You actually gonna be interactive? You gonna do something? Oh, I'm gonna boom. Look at that. Look right there. There you go. Timmy face. Eat your treats. Oh, yeah. So let's see. That was, I think he said, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. That's 2 of 3 updates coming for the manufacturing overhaul or rehaul. So yeah, this is you got the coal version of everything, free turn conveyor or free form conveyor belt, which honestly I would have thought it would work a little bit better than that. And then we have the new petrol powered, which add the wood beam, the boards, basket. We have corrugated iron. I didn't see that. All the brackets, the pole, the metal. Yeah. Added vehicle chassis will be useful in a few weeks' time. So we're probably going to see either a brand new vehicle category type thing, or it's going to be a overhaul of the existing vehicle where you're now going to have a new design and it's going to require that framework. So the frame or the chassis is not actually usable right now. I'm hoping it's the customized your own, vehicle type of thing. But that is it. The light screen's been moved. This is the second one of 3 manufacturing updates. They are 25% faster than coal on the petrol ones and run approximately twice as long. Now you can see we calculated that. It's not exact, but it was close. So it is faster, more efficient, longer lasting. That's what you want to go and get. Jenny, thank you. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Yes, I did see Junk Punk got a little update. I think I mentioned it the other night during the stream that it is also available now for the playtest. If you want to do something with that, you can go and do playtests. You can sign up for to see if you get selected to do a playtest on Junk Punk. I don't see any major update on it though. I know I had an update run for it. It did like an update recently, but it did not. I think it was just more for opening up the playtest thing. But yeah, you can actually go ahead and sign up and hopefully get selected to do a playtest on Junk Punk if you want to check it out. Again, that's more the way I thought the conveyors were going to work. The way it's kind of done, like more of that satisfactory thing, but maybe this way will work out better in the end. We'll just have to see after I get to dig into it more next time, hopefully with the petrol stuff, and maybe, just maybe, we might have a fresh update next time with the electric stuff. I put it right on his paw, and he just sniffed it, licked it, and then went back to chewing on his paw. Taking this away. Oh, yeah. All right, so we went a good bit longer. We're going almost an hour over normal time, and I meant to, we actually should have already been getting ready to go to do Timmy's little trick-or-treat thing. It's already started. So we're going to wrap it up. Timmy, you're not going to eat these. We'll save these for later. There you go. Let's just say goodbye to everybody. Right. You didn't want them, so you get to, say goodbye. Look here. All right, never mind. I'll do this. I'll scratch you like that. So yeah, we're gonna go get him dressed up. Go do some his little Halloween. I can't remember what they're calling it. It's for the shelter that he came from. They're doing a thing for the dogs. So I'm gonna go and we're gonna go let him show off how healthy he is now, how happy he is, and show off his Jedi dog powers as Tiny Tim Kenobi, right? Yes, Timmy. There we go. Bear camera angle for you there. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. So, yes, have a fun weekend yourself, Jenny, everybody else. Thanks for hanging out, and, we'll do it again, normal schedule this week. Timmy's like, I know what's going on. I know what's coming up. Let's go. So, yeah, we're going to go have some fun. I'll try to get some video of Timmy's activities in the next little bit. At the least, you'll get a nice picture of him in his costume. How about that? But thanks for hanging out, and we will see you all next time.